Josh McCown just retired. He's a backup quarterback. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time in the NFL. And I learned a lot from him. He's a guy who I very much admire and very much respect. And I play quarterback in college now partially because of the example he set. And so I wanted to share some love a little bit. Once upon a time, a long time, years ago, 4 years ago actually, I was in college as a freshman and I got beat out. And I did not handle it well. I was pissed off. I quit football. I left. For 3.5 years, I didn't play any football. And years later, I was at Washington State University. I was, way down the road in my life, not playing football, playing flag football occasionally. I'm a student, like a comm major. And I was watching the way that Josh McCown carried himself. And Josh McCown, 17 years in the NFL, had a long career, played for 10 different teams. Basically a career backup that accepted that role. He accepted the role of being a backup and did it extremely well. For the last 17 years, he's been a backup quarterback in the NFL. That's unbelievable. How long that is, that's crazy. And the reason why it worked is because Josh McCown was completely unselfish. He put his team needs ahead of his own. And he helped the other quarterbacks on his team. He helped guys like Sam Darnold. And if Sam Darnold eventually grows to be a great quarterback, someone reached out to me, they asked me, hey, do the research and tell me what quarterbacks have Josh McCown all tutored. I don't know. I think it's a lot of really good quarterbacks that Josh McCown's been around. But if Sam Darnold grows and develops, that's just one of them. We can say, wow, the influence Josh McCown had on Sam Darnold was brilliant and fantastic. And that's because it goes back to this unselfishness of what Josh McCown did. And so I saw that and thought, man, I can do what Josh McCown is doing. I was in college, not playing football, and I was like, man, the way he carries himself as a backup, I can do that. And it gave me the confidence after 3.5 years away from football. Watching Josh McCown to me was like, oh, I can play football again. I realized, if I play football again and I get beat out, it won't be the end of the world. And I can still help my team. I can still have a role even if I'm a backup. I can still help my team if I'm not playing every Saturday. I was like, man, I can be a good leader. I can set a good example. I can work really hard. I can encourage others. Just being a good guy helps your team win games. And, I'm so happy now. I play football at Pacific Lutheran University. I'm just very ecstatic. And a lot of that is because of Josh McCown. A lot of that is because of the example he set and watching his career and watching the way he helped the people around him and helped Sam Darnold at New York. And so I just wanted he's retiring. It's a great piece. It's on the Players Tribune. It's fantastic. I recommend you go read it. And I just wanted to say, Josh McCown, thank you. Thank you so much for the example you set for all quarterbacks and anybody watching of how to really help a team, even if you're not the front runner, even if you're not the leader, on the field. You can still really help a team and impact your locker room and impact wins and losses. And I just, Josh, thank you, man. You impacted my life. You're probably not listening, but I want to say, Josh McCown had a huge impact on my life. He retired, and it made me feel pretty sentimental. I thought that was pretty cool. I just want to say thank you so very much for tuning in. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. And my dream is to someday build Strong Opinion Sports into a company that I can run as my full-time job. And if you believe in me, if you believe in that dream, please do me a huge favor. Help me grow by telling your friends about the show. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Another way you can help if you want to, no pressure. I have a PayPal, paypal.me/Zach Schaumler. I also have a Patreon account, patreon.com/Zach Schaumler. It'd be a huge help. That's my only source of income. If you have no money, no problem, though. I don't care. I'm a broke college kid myself. I know what it's like. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, man, I don't expect anything. It'd be a huge help if you could tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. That's the number one way you can help this show is help me grow by telling your friends about this podcast.